are representing soldiers from World War I. We are reading from their journal. The Christmas Truce of 1914 is one of the most remarkable incidents of World War I and perhaps of a military history.
Starting in some place on Christmas Eve, and the other on Christmas Day, the truce involves thousands of soldiers. Nearly everything described here is drawn for first-hand accounts in letters and diaries of the time. This is a true history.
Christmas Day, 1914. Dear Mother, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and most of our men are asleep in their dugouts.
Yet I could not sleep myself before writing to you of the wonderful events of Christmas Eve. In truth, what happened seems almost like a fairy tale. But I have been through it myself. I went scarlet indeed.
Just imagine, while you and the family sang carols before the fair there in London. I did the same with enemy soldiers were on the battlefields of France.
As I wrote before, there has been little serious fighting of late. The first battle of the war left so many dead that both sides have held back until replacements could come for home. So we have mostly stayed in our trenches and waited.
But what a terrible waiting this has been, knowing that any moment an archery range meant land and explore beside using the trench, killing or maiming several men, and in dear light not daring to lift, or heads a dove grown for fear of a sniper's bullet.
Through all this, we couldn't help feeling curious about the German soldiers across the way. After all, they faced the same dangers we did, and logged the same mark.
Of course, we hated them whenever they killed our friends, but other times we joked about them and almost felt we had something in common.
And now it seems the same.
Just yesterday morning, Christmas Eve day, we had our first good feast. Cold as we were coming, because unless the mood froze solid, everything was tinged white with frost. Perfect Christmas weekend.
During the day, there was a little shelling or rifle fire from either side, and as darkness on our Christmas Eve. The shooting stopped entirely. Our feast complete in silence in months. We hope it might a peaceful holiday. But we didn't count on it. We'd been told the Germans might attack and try to catch us off guard. I went to the log to rest, and laying on my cot, I must have drifted asleep. At once, my friend was shaking me awake, saying,
David, come and see what the Germans are doing.
I grabbed my rifle, stumbled into the trench, and shook my head curiously about the sandals.
I never hoped to see a stranger and more lovely sight. Clusters of shiny lights were shining all along the German line, left and right, as for us, they couldn't see.
What is it?
And someone answered,
Christmas tree!
And so it was. The Germans had placed Christmas trees in front of state trains, lit by candle or lantern, lit beacons of good wine, and then we heard their voices rising in song.
This carol may not yet be familiar to you in detail, but one soldier knew it as translates. Silent night, holy night.
Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft einsam.
When the song finished, the men in our trenches applauded. Yes, British soldiers applauding Germans. Then one of our own men started singing, and we all joined in.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm.
In truth, we sounded not nearly as good as the Germans with their fine harmonies, but they responded with enthusiastic applause of their own and then began another.
Then we repeat, but this time we say the same words, singing the same words in Latin.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm.
British and German are marching across no man's land. I would have thought nothing could be more amazing. But what came next was more so. We heard one of the Germans shout.
No, Charlie, no! English, come over. You no shoot, we no shoot.
To our astonishment, we saw two figures rise from the trench, climb over the barbed way, and advance unprotected across no man's land, one of them called.
Send officer to talk.
I saw one of our men lift his rifle to the ready and knew that others did the same, or the captain got it out.
Fire, fire! Then he climbed on a went to meet the German halfway. We heard them talking, and 2 minutes later the captain came back with a German cigar in his mouth. We agreed there will be no shooting before midnight tomorrow, but sentries are stay to remain on duty. And the rest of you, stay alert.
Across the way, we could make a group of 2 or 3 men, starting out of trenches and coming toward us. The some of us were climbing 2 of an minute more. There we were in no man's land, over 100 soldiers and officers of each side, shaking hands with men we had been trying to kill just our evening.
Before bonfire, a build, and around it we mingled. British khaki and German grey. I must say, the Germans were the better dressed, with fresh uniforms from the holidays. Only a couple of our men knew German, but more the Germans knew English. I asked of one of them why.
Because many have worked in England and Hotel Sicilian, and perhaps in your table.
Perhaps you did, man.
Then one of the Germans on the other side.
I have a girlfriend in London. The war interrupted your plans to get married.
Don't worry, we will have you be bit Easter. When you come back and marry your girlfriend.
He laughed and then he asked her.
If I give you a postcard for her, will you send it to her for me?
Sir, no problem.
Also, am I a German? I used to work in London. I was a porter of Victoria Station. Would you like to see my picture?
Your eldest sister is so lovely. I should like to meet her someday.
I would like that very much. I give you my family's address.
Even those who could not understand each other's language could still exchange gifts. Our tea for their coffee, our corned beef for their sachet, badge and buttons from uniform exchange owners, and one of our soldiers walked off with one of the German soldiers' helmets.
After meeting these men, I wonder how fruitful newspapers have been. These are not the same barbarians we've read so much about. There are men with hopes and families, homes and fairs, principles and yes, love of country.
In other words, men like ourselves. We are willing to believe otherwise.
A few more songs were traded around the fire, and then I joined in for. I'm not leading to you.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle.
Then we parted, which promised to meet again tomorrow, and even some talk of a football match. I was just starting back to the trenches when an older German clutched my arm.
We have faith and I'll go home.
That you must ask your emperor.
Fair up, my friends, but also we must ask our hearts.
Tell me, has there ever been such a Christmas tree in our history? And for the fighting, heard for course, it means preventive.
Besides, we are here to stop their army and send it home. And we never could we share that duty. Still, one cannot help imagine what would happen if the spirit should here were captured by the nations of the world.
Of course, there are always arguments between people and between countries.
But what if our leaders were to offer good wishes in place of peace, songs in place of laws,
Games in place of guns.
presents in place of revenge?
Will not that war at the ends?
They want to win the peace.
Yet on the Christmas morning, I wonder if we won't eat quite enough.
We have given this presentation to show how the special spirit of Christmas
Our
is
sto-
magical.
Our story demonstrates how people can put aside fighting to share the beauty of Christmas.
Unlike us, other soldiers of World War I continue fighting. We hope that for us, the Christmas spirits will spirit continue kindness all year long.